A Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers storyline would likely pit the two iconic slasher film villains, both known for their masks and relentless killing sprees, against each other in a battle to the death, often set in a secluded location like a remote camp or abandoned asylum, where their brutal tactics and supernatural resilience clash, leaving a trail of carnage in their wake. With Jason's raw, brute strength and machete contrasting against Michael's quiet, calculated stalking and sharp knife skills. Title: Silent Night of Slaughter. Premise: a cursed artifact, a blood-stained amulet, ends up at a derelict camp near Crystal Lake after being stolen from the ruins of Haddonfield. The amulet unknowingly acts as a supernatural beacon, drawing both Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers to the site. Jason is compelled to protect his territory, while Michael, guided by an ancient, sinister force, seeks the amulet for reasons tied to his mysterious origins. Setting: the battle begins in the dense forests surrounding Crystal Lake and escalates into the heart of Camp Blood, culminating in an eerie, long-abandoned asylum nearby. Each location amplifies the tension with its dark, claustrophobic atmosphere. The story begins with eerie atmospheric shots. A lone hiker stumbles upon an abandoned campground nestled in a dense forest. Unbeknownst to them, the site is Camp Crystal Lake. Meanwhile, in the nearby town, rumors swirl of a shadowy figure seen wandering at night. Michael Myers has arrived. Something supernatural, hinted through cryptic events, appears to draw both killers to this battleground. Jason Voorhees, the undead guardian of Camp Crystal Lake, perceives any intruder as a threat to his domain. Michael Myers, driven by his cryptic and unyielding compulsion to kill, ventures into the camp by chance, or perhaps fate. Their encounter ignites when they cross paths during one of Michael's stalking sequences. Jason, interpreting Michael's presence as a direct challenge, strikes first. The battleground. The fight unfolds across a sprawling, decrepit campground surrounded by a vast, shadowy forest. Key elements: cabins, perfect for ambushes and close-quarters combat. Boathouse, a precarious platform for a vicious encounter, with the lake itself as a potential trap. Dense woods. Jason's raw strength is matched by his familiarity with the terrain, but Michael's stealth turns the forest into a deadly cat-and-mouse game. Campfire pits and tool sheds. These provide makeshift weapons and environmental hazards. Character strengths in action. Jason Voorhees uses brute strength to smash through walls and obstacles, cutting off Michael's escape routes, wields his machete with devastating power, turning every swing into a lethal blow, shrugs off injuries like gunshots or stabbings, his zombie-like resilience on full display. Michael Myers capitalizes on his cunning, setting traps or ambushing Jason in tight spaces, exhibits terrifying patience, waiting for the perfect moment to strike, uses the environment creatively, turning mundane objects like broken glass or tree branches into weapons. Climactic showdown. The final battle occurs in the camp's decrepit main lodge. The setting is claustrophobic, with collapsing ceilings, narrow hallways, and flickering lights. Jason and Michael exchange brutal blows, each showing off their unique killing styles. Michael gains the upper hand with a precise attack, plunging his knife into Jason's neck. Jason retaliates by hurling Michael through a rotting wall, exposing them both to the elements. Ending. The battle concludes an ambiguous horror tradition. Option 1. Jason drives his machete into Michael's chest, pinning him to a tree. As Jason limps back into the lake, Michael's body vanishes, his knife left behind in the dirt.